What's good, y'all? It's your boy Leek, man. AKA Malik back here with another video, you feel me, man? On gang, man. On gang, man. On gang, man. Nah, I'm playing. But, the Knicks. Y'all are in trouble. Y'all are in trouble. Let's get into it.
This series tied in a game apiece. The Knicks control the tip.
Let's talk about the biggest problem of the series. Mikal Bridges. Oh, don't mind me. I ordered steak and shake because I was too lazy to make any food, but also I was going to make food, but the food that I was going to make, I took too long to cook my chicken, and my chicken went bad. So, you know, steak and shake. OG was balling this game. He was trying his ass off. I love how each game has pretty much all been close. Ooh, Biscoff, that's good. What I was gonna say is, Mikal, you know you my boy. You know we rock with you. You know, rally in the valley. You know we rock with you. But my God, you have been the worst person. Not even just in this series, in the playoffs. Like, you're terrible right now. You're getting cooked on defense, and you can't buy anything in the ocean. So, like, what are you doing? And it hurts to say, because, you know, you are my guy, but, you know, I got to keep it real. I got to keep it P. I remember when we traded you, and everybody was saying, you know, how, you know, and I was one of the people, you know, we were like, we miss you, you know, you should come back to the team one day. And then you had the other crowd of people that were saying, oh, y'all shouldn't have never traded Mikal and Cam Johnson, yada, yada, yada. Shit. Look at where we're now. Don't get me wrong, as the Suns, we're not in any better place, but goddamn, Mikal.
His mindset is to set the tone on defense, guys.
Clarkson gets it to go, +1. A couple of big misses from OG Anunoby in the fourth quarter. McCollum, a lot of dribble. Shout
out to CJ, dog. This boy CJ is playing with an edge. He got a point to prove.
Leak out by Alvarado. Pedal to the middle.
Reporter asked him, he was like, do you take that matchup with Jalen Brunson personally? He was like, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah. He called for that. And I respect that, CJ. Because I know he here to talk. I know a lot of people don't fuck with you anymore, CJ, because, you know, you are one of the main reasons for the second April rule. But at the same time, I see why, you know, it was a necessary thing at the time. The Warriors were ridiculous. But yeah, man, people act like you can't hoop, and I'm not gonna lie, because the jokes be so funny, I be forgetting that you can actually hoop. But you know, you are nice. You've always been nice. You just never. I mean, honestly, this is probably the clutchest I've seen you been.
It's a 2-on-1. Hart's going to try to do it himself. Denied. McCollum, the block, and out of bounds.
Me, y'all, changing my batteries. But Josh Hart, you're also a person that we got to talk about. 1 for 9, bro.
Clarkson drives it.
1 for 9.
Makes it in. Tonight he's 0-4.
Knicks. Mike Brown, you're gonna get fired. Mike Brown, you're for sure gonna get fired. I've seen some people say that Tom Thibodeau would have this team up this series. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's the case. I think Tom Thibodeau, although he's not a crazy much of an improvement, well, let me not say that. If he would be up in this series, he would definitely be more of an improvement, right?
Now 0 of 6 from the field.
But I do believe they would be up in this series if they had Tom Thibodeau. And why is Cat still being so damn passive? He need more shots. He need to shoot the ball more. It ain't even like Cat been playing bad. He just ain't shooting the ball. You need at least 15, 20 shots, bro.
Plus the foul.
In game 2, a big reason that they took a loss.
McCullough. Slam down on the follow, rising. We are under 7 minutes to play in the third. Brunson makes his move on Daniels. Brunson goes glass.
And Anunoby on to Jalen Johnson.
Brunson right now guarding Alexander. Takes it in with a left hand.
I also seen a stat
Excellent move.
that Brunson is free as a bitch. He's free as a bitch. Players are shooting at 86% when guarded by Brunson.
Go in reverse.
We're gonna have a discussion next video, but we're gonna have the discussion about some of these star players that are just cones on defense. I didn't realize it was this bad. I really didn't realize it was this bad.
19 for Jalen Brunson. Back to a 6-point game. Alexander Walker. Knicks have time here. 8 to shoot. Anunoby, hard drive, and he finishes plus the foul.
And that was a bad foul by Jalen Johnson, and he knows it.
1 minute to go in the third.
They're coming back.
Brunson drives and scores. What touch as he takes it to the rim.
Jalen Johnson hasn't really looked like his regular season self either. Oh my gosh, good take. You see what I'm saying? Cat, shoot the ball. That's damn near a foul. I was gonna say. I'd say M1 too. Kuminga been balling. I'm so happy for Kuminga. Steve Kerr, f you for real.
92-85 Atlanta. Stumbling his heart. Johnson step back three. He answers. Money from the outside for Jalen Johnson.
Turnovers are evened up at 14 apiece.
Quick hitter. Hard. Going upstairs for the two-handed throwdown. 96-89 Hawks. Daniels rolls, and he bounces it right to McBride. Up ahead. Brunson, trailer McBride, steps into it. 94. McCollum splits a pair.
Oh my god, good Euro.
Switching hands for 2.
Sorry, I got a text. It distracted me.
Taken away
Get ripped.
Walker, and he loses the ball. Out of bounds.
Did a very, very good job.
Johnson off the penetration.
Good pass. Kuminga hooping.
Gets it back for Brunson. Two-man game. Ball fake. Towns.
I like this Hawks team, man.
Anunoby tosses.
Ugh.
Shot King on a 3.
This Hawks team look like a way better future than the Magic.
McCollum, the step back J is good.
Like to me,
McCollum's got 21.
never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
2. Anunoby puts it up and in. OG Anunoby with a downtown hit.
On to McCullough.
Kuminga cut off. Swing. Johnson contact. Baker goes.
Josh Hart, I'm watching you get bitched multiple times this game, brother.
Anunoby kick.
Deuce,
Brunson.
Deuce, you hitting some big shots, but I saw the stat line. You missed a lot.
Goes to work. The back end. The spin. Brunson.
Nah, that's a good take.
Roll reversal tonight from game 2. Johnson.
God damn. Way to meet him at the rim. No one help him out though.
On the miss, if there is one, are you going to be able to rebound it?
Get it in.
Game. Mac.
Fender on Brunson.
The Hawks stole one in game 2.
Hold on. Jalen Brunson, hit him back right now. That's also a problem with the Knicks. More specifically, Jalen Brunson. When it comes down to that final shot, he's tunnel vision. He's not going to pass the ball. Like, literally, unless you get him into a position like that, he's not thinking about passing the ball. Cat was open the whole time. Cat probably would have knocked that down. Knicks not looking good. Mike Brown not making the right rotations and shit. Miguel's just out there selling. Knicks not looking good. Hawks looking young and hungry, especially CJ. And he ain't young, but he's still hungry. I'm hungry. But yeah, man. We're gonna get into this Timberwolves game next. Because I ain't gonna lie, I changed my opinion on this series. And we're gonna get into a conversation about defense there. But that is going to do it. Leave a like if you enjoy it. Comment anything if you got anything to say. Subscribe if you're rocking with Leek. You feel me? As always, I'm gonna put my playoff predictions at the end of the video. And then the link in the description for like the full playoff saga if you want to just watch any of my reactions is going to be there. So sorry I'm not rude. I didn't want y'all to see my food. Okay, I know I said earlier today that I got to make a lot of videos, a lot of content to make, but I actually been slacking. Even though I made like 5 or 6 videos this morning. I'm supposed to make more. I'm supposed to be done with more by now. But yeah, continuing on, as I mentioned from yesterday, that I gotta set my playoff predictions, you feel me? So let's do it. Even though we lost yesterday, originally, for in the play-in, I thought we were going to beat the Blazers. So we're gonna, either way, the Spurs is going to win, whether it was us or the Blazers. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all at least my honest thoughts. And then I definitely had the Hornets over the Heat. In terms of the games today, the Sixers and Magic, I got the Sixers simply because even though Embiid is out for the year, I trust Maxey more than I trust Paolo. 1,000%. And I think Sixers have a better supporting cast. But you know, the Magic still got a good supporting cast. And if Paolo is on, then it's going to be a good game. For the Clippers and Warriors, I don't think the Warriors have enough. I think Kawhi is on demon time, which is also why I didn't want to lose, because I'm afraid of playing Kawhi, because I honestly think they can beat us and we don't make the playoffs, if I'm being entirely honest, like I mentioned in my Suns video. I'm going to try to be optimistic and, you know, go Suns, and hopefully we can get this 8th seed. Either way, we get beaten 5 or 4 games by the Thunder, so it wouldn't matter. In terms of the Spurs and Trailblazers, like I said, in terms of us, if we made it, I thought we would have had a better chance playing the Spurs, and I honestly thought we would have took them to 6 games had we got the 7th seed. But we don't. The Blazers got it. I think they sweep the Blazers. I don't think the Blazers are solid for what they got. I don't think it's a really good matchup right now. I could be wrong. They could get a game, but that's my thought right now. That means over on the East, if the Magic are losing to the Sixers and the Hornets win, I think the Hornets can beat the Magic and make the 8th seed. And I would love to see a Pistons versus Hornets series, because although I do got the Pistons, I think that might be the most entertaining round 1 series. It might be. I know that the Timberwolves and the Nuggets are right there, and they battle it out every single time. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's them. But I do think that's going to be a sleeper series, and I wouldn't be surprised if they steal 2 games off the Pistons. But obviously, the Pistons going to win that. The Celtics going to beat the Sixers. If I was saying if the Sixers were healthy, the Sixers are the Clippers of the East. They are the team that is never healthy, but like when they look healthy, they always look like the best team in the league. And I thought that about the Sixers. If Joel Embiid could be healthy and everyone else was healthy, I honestly thought they had a real shot of making a finals run. I do not think they got a shot, especially at beating the Celtics. So I got the Celtics. Honestly, Celtics in 5. Celtics in 5. Lakers, Rockets. I got the Rockets, but I don't think it's gonna be. I feel like a lot of people are looking at this game like a one-sided series, because it's just LeBron out there. The only reason why I don't look at it like that is because even though they had Reeves and Luka in those games, it's not like Luka and Reeves are defensive-minded goats at all. And we've seen in the past couple of games between the Lakers and Rockets, if the Lakers literally just like stop Kevin Durant from creating shots, it's so hard for the Rockets to create offense. which I had said before in another video that I think them not having Fred VanVleet and not being able to have someone else to create offense for other people is going to be a problem. But I still think they win. But honestly, it honestly could, I wouldn't be surprised if it go to 7. But I'm going Rockets in 6. Timberwolves and Nuggets. This series is always a fun series. I'm going Game 7 again. Honestly, I do think the difference for this series, although I think Jaden McDaniels has gotten incredibly better for the Timberwolves and Ant gets better every year. I think Jamal Murray has had such a career year, and if he can, and he always excels and performs in the playoffs. But if he can like perform on top of what he's already been doing in the regular season, give me the Nuggets in 7. Give me the Nuggets in 7. Cleveland Raptors, I got Cleveland in 6. I think James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, he might not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had one bad game and that causes them to lose, especially in Toronto. And Toronto, they're physical, they play good defense, they hustle and all that. But I still got Cleveland. I think they got it. And then New York and Atlanta, New York in 5. I'm gonna do the rest in another part. I didn't realize this video was gonna be so long. So yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I changed my mind. Let's just get it all done. So next round, Thunder is beating the Rockets in 5 games. Honestly, if they swept, wouldn't be surprised. And Spurs and Nuggets. Shit. 7 games. Who am I going with? Give me the Spurs. 7 games Spurs. And then the Pistons is beating the Cavs in either 5 or 6 games. I'm going 6 games because even though James Harden is known to be a playoff choker, I think Donovan Mitchell is a playoff riser, and I think he can keep them in a fight for that long. Give me Detroit in 6, and then Celtics and Knicks. I think the Celtics get their revenge from last year. Give me Celtics in 6 or 7. Thunder Spurs. Give me in 7 games. Fuck it, I'm being different. Give me Wembanyama. Start the greatness early. You know what I'm saying? And then give me the honestly give me the Celtics. I like Cade, but I think the Celtics are going. And then between the Celtics and the Spurs, 6 or 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics get that, but I would want the Spurs to get it. Long ass video, I'm sorry, but I had to get it out the way. Side note, I wouldn't be surprised if OKC is the one that makes the finals. I'm rooting for San Antonio, so that's who I'm picking. And yeah, so yeah.